Alright, and so this is what I have been waiting for. Here, we got the iPhone 12 Pro Max Pacific Blue, and we're gonna unbox it and I'm gonna give my first impressions. And so, let's get into it. Alright, so, no best here. And as I said, this is the video. We got the iPhone 12 Pro Max in the Pacific Blue, and so let's just go ahead and unbox it. Alright, and so right here we got the iPhone 12 Pro Max in Pacific Blue. As you can see on the back here, it says iPhone 12 Pro Max Pacific Blue 128 gigabytes. And so in the box, you got the phone, you got the cable, and you got the packaging, but there's no charging brick in the box, as we all know. So if we open it up here, right on top is that beautiful Pacific Blue iPhone 12 Pro Max. So if we take this out, we're going to put this aside for a second. In the box, we got a USB Type-C to Lightning, cable, and in here we got our SIM tool. We got some paperwork, and we got one Apple sticker, and that's always nice to have. And then right here is the main event. This is the iPhone. As you can see, the stainless steel on the sides, that beautiful camera setup, all of this on a beautiful 6.7 inch Retina XDR display, a beautiful HDR display. And this right here is that beautiful, beautiful phone. Look at this, how nice this phone is. This is a pretty big phone. It feels so nice with the sharp edges on the side. Wow, this feels amazing. If we go ahead and push the power button, as you can see, there's the logo. This is such a nice phone. As you can see, those cameras are massive, by the way. Look at that camera. Those are massive. You got the LiDAR scanner, of course, there as well. All right, and so we are going to go over the whole setup process here. So right now, we're just going to open it. English, Canada, Face ID. So if I press continue here, it's the same setup as all the other phones. As I just do my setup here, it is much faster, I gotta say, than the other ones when I did it on my old phone. This is much faster. And as you can see there, Face ID is now set up. I'm not gonna let you guys see it. All right, and so as it loads here, apps, we're going to, let's directly from iPhone. All we have to do is bring them close together. I can press continue. All I have to do is scan this. And there we go. As you can see there, gotta type in the password. And right now, all the information is being transferred over from one phone to the other. So this will take about 10 minutes, and when it's done, I'll be right back. All right, and so right now our phone is activating, and it'll take a couple minutes. So I'll be right back when this is done. And Apple Pay we can set up later. Improve, no, I don't want you listening to me, Siri. Screen time, set up later. iPhone analytics, don't share. Standard, welcome to iPhone. And here it is, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. The first thing I gotta do is check out this camera. This is absolutely insane. As you can see, it has all of the different camera, wide angle, the telephoto, and the just wide, and the ultra wide, Wow, this camera is amazing. So if we go into settings here, the most thing that Apple spent talking about when releasing this phone was right here, and that is 5G. As you can see right here, 5G is now on this phone. You can have it on auto or LTE. 5G auto means that whenever 5G is enabled, it'll use it. When it's not, it'll turn it off. And yeah, we can go into general about, as you can see here, iPhone 12 Pro Max, iOS 14.6. And yeah, this is as I said, the base model with 128 gigabytes of storage, and as well, obviously, the Pacific Blue. Head to a passcode and Face ID. As you can see here, we now have on everything the unlock with Apple Watch, which I'm going to turn on actually right now. And that's on. And also, if we head into camera. Now, this is the big part. This is where we can turn on Apple Pro RAW, as we have it on right there, and we can change the resolution and the frame rate at which we record at, which is amazing. And now what I really want to do is test out these beautiful cameras. Now, as you can see right here, there's a ultra wide, a wide, and a telephoto. So as you can see here, ultra wide, wide, and telephoto. And you can also hold, and then you can choose your actual distance that you want to film at. See, I can go all the way to 12 times zoom, and all the way to 0.5, which is very wide. And so also in the top here, you can see I can turn on Apple Pro RAW, as you can see right there, RAW there. And so it also has night mode in it, but that is just amazing. These cameras are really, really, really nice. And the next thing I want to do is talk about this beautiful display. Now, I don't think you can see really on the camera, but these are deep, deep blacks. This is obviously an HDR certified display with the resolution of really, really good. The resolution is really good, and just the quality of this phone is absolutely amazing. It has the A14 Bionic chip in here, which is so insanely fast. I was doing a couple of exports from just iMovie just to test it out, and it was going so fast, and I mean blazing fast. And this is just insane. I love this so much. All right, and so I'm going to give my top 3 likes and top 3 dislikes about the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And so let's just get right into it. Now, my first like, and I would actually call this a love, is the build quality of this phone. Now, this phone is built so well. You got the stainless steel sides, you got the back, you've got these beautiful cameras, you also got this beautiful OLED screen that is amazing. And I don't know about you, but I just love the build quality of this phone. And so that would be my number 1, is the build quality of this beautiful phone. Now, my second like about the iPhone 12 Pro Max is this beautiful screen. This screen is so nice. You got a beautiful Super Retina XDR OLED display. And I do got to say, these blacks are so deep. I just love this phone screen so much. And I really do think it is the best screen that Apple has ever made on a phone. And yeah, this screen is just amazing. Even when you're watching things such as YouTube, this screen is just absolutely insane, and I love it so much. The quality on here is just amazing, and I do highly recommend this phone because of the screen. If you're coming from an iPhone 12 Pro Max, I would tell you to upgrade just because of the screen and the build quality itself. As well, because this screen is HDR10 certified, and it is just absolutely beautiful. And my last like about the iPhone 12 Pro Max is really, it has to be these cameras. These cameras are absolutely amazing in each and every way. Like, look at these cameras. You got your wide angle, your telephoto, your ultra wide, and you got your LiDAR scanner. And these cameras are just absolutely amazing. You got the sensor shift stabilization. You got perfect night photos. You got everything in this camera set, and I absolutely love these cameras. And on the front camera, you got a perfect 4K capable recording front camera as well. And I love this phone so much in terms of the camera as well. Those are my top 3 likes, and I can fit a bunch more, but those are my top 3 likes about the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And now I'm going to give you my top 3 dislikes. My number 1 dislike about the iPhone 12 Pro Max is that it doesn't have 120 Hz refresh rate. Now, I know that this is Apple. They won't do it probably on a phone for a while, but I do got to say it is pretty smooth, even just being only 60 Hz. But if it was 120 Hz, that would be even better, because that would be way, way, way more smooth. And so, yes, it is smooth, but it could be smoother using 120 Hertz, especially since they advertise the processing speed on this and you can game with it and stuff. So I do highly, highly, highly wish that they would have put 120 Hertz into this phone. But again, it is Apple and they don't always give the customers what they want. But if it was 120 Hertz, then I feel like it would have a higher competition, and as well, then it could be justified in the price. Because right now, having a 60 Hertz screen, I don't think that
$1,600 Canadian really justifies the price. The second thing that I dislike about the iPhone 12 Pro Max is that there is no Touch ID. Now, I know that there hasn't been Touch ID since the iPhone 8, but like they do the Touch ID on the iPad Air 4, I wish they put that into the iPhone 12, at least the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and you could do it in the side button. I truly wish that that was there as well because of the face masks. I know that we have the option to do unlock unlock iPhone with Apple Watch, as you can see, unlock iPhone with Apple Watch right here. And I know that that is a replacement for Touch ID because we all wear masks. But if they could have done it just like they do in the iPad Air, that would have been even better. And so I really wish that they put at least some form of Touch ID, whether it's in the lock button or under the screen, anything like that. I wish they would have done it in the iPhone 12 or at least in the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, my third and final dislike, even though I could list a couple more, isn't really about the phone itself. It's about what comes in the box. Now, as we all know, all that comes in the box is the phone, the cord, and that's it. And little bit of paperwork. You got an Apple sticker in there as well. But that's about it. You get the phone and the cord. That's it. And so a lot of people are really upset that they didn't add the charger in the box. But as we all know, Apple is trying to become carbon neutral. And so to help them do that, they need to take out the charger out of the box to reduce that. And so, yes, it is good that they are taking care of the environment. But if they were going to do that, they should have given people a USB-C brick before, because now when you buy a iPhone, you get a USB Type-C to Lightning cable. But they used to give a USB-A to Lightning cable. And so that doesn't really make sense, does it? I really do think that if they were to take out the brick like they did, they should have at least given the option of choosing a brick, because the brick that they used to put in isn't the one that is usable now. As you can see, Lightning here, and the brick would be USB Type-C. Now, those are my top 3 likes and dislikes about the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And so let me know down in the comments below which phone you guys have, and if you guys are looking at getting the iPhone 12 Pro Max. If you are, I'll put a link down below in the description where you guys can go and check it out on Apple's website. My next video will be a bunch of accessories that you can use on your iPhone 12 Pro Max. But for now, that's been it. Thank you for watching. Please do go out and have a great day. This has been the iPhone 12 Pro Max unboxing and first impressions. And we shall see you in the next one.